This video is to talk to you about the awesome 3D printing opportunities that we have here at Anderson Grove. Currently in my office we have two 3D printers and we have apps downloaded on every computer that gives us access to be able to create designs. Caitlin Cotto is the one that spearheaded this for our building, so if you want to at any time reach out to her or want her to come in and collaborate with you with a group of students or your whole class, she would be more than willing to do so. So keep Caitlin Cotto in mind. When you go to My Apps, the thing that we use for 3D printing is called Tinkercad. We have a code complimentary of Caitlin also. So students would enter with the class code. I will give you access to this if there's ever a time that you decide that you actually want to do this. So don't worry about writing this down or anything. And then students will join with a nickname. So we would typically have up to 8 students. You'll have to double up. So like maybe 3 students are student 1, 3 students are student 2, 3 students are student 3. So they can be assigned that same nickname. So I'm just going to use student 1. And then you get to their home page. Here you can see designs that have been previously made. But for the purposes of this video, I'll show you how to create a new one. So you come over here to New, 3D Design, and then it takes you into your platform. Now there's a lot of little tricks with this, and I'm not going to get super in depth for the purpose of this video, but here's a general rundown. This is the working plane that students have. This rotates it so they can see all angles of their design. Over here you have your basic shapes to build, but you also have a menu of other things that you can do. Now sometimes for like a reward or incentive, I let kids just pick a creature and they would just plop it over here and it's already made for them. But if you're wanting to use this for more educational purposes, like say math and working with angles, or if you want science, they have to design like a ramp. Whatever the case is, you can encourage students to make their own design using the shapes that are provided. So that's how you make something. And then if you want to adjust the size of things, if you click, you can make your object taller, you can make it wider, you can expand it all together, you can move it around your plane, you can rotate the object. So those are just some of those basic functions that you can do. You can stack objects on top of each other. That's where the student building comes in. You can lift objects up so that you can slide them over on top of each other. So that's just the basic functionality. So what do you do when a student is done creating their design and they're ready to actually 3D print? Well, you will need a flash drive for this, and I do have one, and we are probably going to get some more actually in the building for next year. So you go to Export, STL, and then this program is going to pop up in Flash Print. Flash Print is already loaded onto all the computers as well. So, and you just say no. Once you have it in Flash Print, you start slicing, slice. Then we want to save. So when you go to local save, you'll want to save it to your flash drive. I don't have my flash drive inserted right now, but if you did, it would pop up over here. So you can name it as the student and then save it to your flash drive. Again, mine's not in there, so I'm not going to actually save it, but and then you push start slicing one more time. And then all you have to do from here, you guys, is eject your flash drive, go pop it in the 3D printer, and print away. So that was a pretty quick tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful and hopefully it piqued your interest. and using the 3D printers for learning, for incentives, whatever you like. I am more than happy, and like I said, Caitlin Cotta would be also, to come into your rooms and help you try anything out if you ever wanted to. So just let us know. Thanks.